My mind just got blown. What the hell? I'm a censor type? What? I cannot even believe the comments I've read, really. Have you considered being ISFP? And I'm like, what? No, not at all. Like, I'm super disorganized and I'm not good with objects. And I just leave everything all over the place. Oh, here is an interesting comment. Really interesting. NE is easiest to detect through language skills. Do you make up poetry? Nope. Play with words and meanings? Nope. Invent fantastic stories? No, I hate fantastic stories. I just like Harry Potter. And ideas off the cuff. These are things INFPs also tend to enjoy, though they take some effort. Yeah, they take too much effort for me. Telling stories, oh my god, like I don't even know why I thought I was INFP, because I don't play with words at all. I don't speak poetically and I don't create stories in the moment. ISFP with FISE is more expressive and explosive, though it passes quickly. I am extremely expressive, if you can show. My emotions just show through my face and my body language. One thing that is definitely true, it is very hard to self-assess. That is totally true. That is totally true. But I also think that NE and SE are so easily mistaken. Like NE is so abstract that it even becomes easy for all people to say that they use NE when in fact they don't. Like, oh, you think in possibilities? Then you are an NE, which, well, SE types can also think about other possibilities. I've ruminated so much about these functions, these two functions that are really not alike, but people keep mistaking them. And in this MBTI community, I don't know what it is that people just want to be intuitive so much. And I'm one to blame as well. I wanted to be intuitive so much, like sensory. It's a low status function. And sensory people. I'm just so intuitive. Oh my god. Like, we have to stop this. We have to stop this trend of intuitives are the best. They are not. None of them is the worst or the best. It's just different approaches to life, and both of them have equal value. But it has also been a curse, but it has also been a blessing to really find out what type I am and really connect with the description and the struggles and their default program of ISFPs and also their qualities. They just have such amazing qualities. And thank God that I'm an ISFP, because I think it is easier in this society to be an ISFP instead of an INFP, because we can get quite extroverted, for example. I think we are easier to be extroverted, like go out, like clubbing, and just experience social interaction, because we have that need for experiences. It has been so difficult to tell the difference, and like I had to gather a lot of information to really resume these differences in topics. There are just so few videos about this personality type, just so few, and it was the most depressing thing ever to finding out that I'm an ISFP. It's like I don't have a lot of videos to watch about this type, and I don't have so many videos that I used to have as an INFP. Like, I would just spend hours searching for INFP videos and growth tips and like INFP channels, people who are INFP that make channels. Like, ISFP don't have like a person or who makes content consistently about this personality type, and it just saddened me so much. It's also depressing that even the MBTI community in general is not interested in sensor types. Like, you can see one or two videos about ESTJs because it's like the opposite of INFP, so it is interesting to see the dynamics. And also we live in a STJ society. But when it comes to these types who are a minority, like ISTPs even, or ISFPs, we don't see them. Why? Like, this guy says ISFPs daydream and can be indecisive, but more often about concrete things. Should I go out? Should I buy this thing? Or go to this restaurant? Or that coffee shop? Yeah. I myself find it really hard to choose like objects to buy, or even choosing what I'm going to eat because I want to have that perfect experience. And INFPs are more existential. Like, what is the nature of desire? Do I buy this product as a proxy for happiness? SE might correlate with might correlate more with interest in activities that happen in the moment. Sports, music performance, group activities. It doesn't have to mean being better or worse at sports, though people who are more interested in something probably are going to be better at them. Yes, I'm really interested in sports, and I'm really interested in music performance so much. Group activities, I love them. I love group activities. That is why I've even mistaken myself with ENFP, because I sometimes can be so extroverted in a social interaction. The most insightful comment I got was from Tom Jickelson, and I really shout out for you people to watch his channel because he has amazing, insightful content about personality types. Like, he's so insightful, and yeah, his comment was the one that really made me question that I might be SE. And he said, act with intent, and he gave the example of, when I was a vegan, were you the one who surrounded yourself with more vegans to develop and reinforce your own perspective, or were you perfectly fine to have non-vegan friends that might have even challenged you on your views? No, when I was vegan, I was completely vegan, and I was extreme to the point that I didn't even want to socialize with my family because they were not vegan and they would challenge my views, and we would have lots of arguments about this. And I completely went the other way. Like, I was completely vegan, and I just searched content that would reinforce my views completely. Like, when I go for something, I really go for something. I just completely go that way. The INFP would be more at ease with differing opinions. They always see the other perspective. Yeah, when I have a perspective, I'm stubborn. And that is why I even thought I might be TI. Because if I have this thought about something, then no one is it will be probably very difficult for someone to change my mind. I became a vegan activist and I lost some friends over being vegan. I am confident in my abilities like maths. I am. I know exactly what my abilities and my non-abilities are. NE evaluates potential. That is amazing because I don't even know what potential means, you know? You are evaluating the current reality of the situation. Yes, I'm always evaluating like my life right now, my relationship right now, my friends, my relationships, my my routines, how if I'm achieving my goals, if not, if I am working towards some goal, if I'm actually doing something. So ideas, and this was like extremely insightful. Ideas to an ISP will mean being able to engage in all the good things that are available at the present moment. Yes, like ideas for me, like veganism was this idea. Even like some art can be idea for me. I'll just completely dive deep into this idea, which is not clearly an idea, it is just, I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, one thing that I'm not an any as well is that I don't know how to use words sometimes. Especially, even in my language, I just don't know what words to use. Yeah, how important is it to you to have closure on your type? Are you okay with not really knowing for sure? No, I'm not okay. I will keep searching until I have closure on my type. Would it be easy or fun for you to pretend you are some other type than INFP as a joke? No, not really. Yeah, people that act in ambiguous ways, I hate them. Or like people who aren't unclear, people who are unclear, I hate them. I really hate them because I can't see through what they are trying to tell me. But I was a good student, okay? Also, like, um, I thought I was a good student. I thought I was any because I was a good student, and if I liked studying, I wasn't. I wasn't SE because SE is just about sports and physical stuff. But I like to receive information, and information are not ideas, and that is a whole other concept for me. Ideas are different from concepts, you know. So SE auxiliary will be I need a yes or a no answer. Yes, totally. I tertiary needs to know the meaning behind something. Oh my god. Like, I want to know the meaning behind something. Well, if an artist makes a piece of art, the artist has a meaning in his mind. The meaning of the art will be universal, right? Also, he gives the example of failing relationship. A failing relationship, the ISFP will end sooner than the INFP. Yes, I've really been aware of what is lacking in my relationships and how interested the other person is or isn't. So I guess that is an SE thing. Creating something that they haven't experienced is difficult. Yes, totally. Even this YouTube channel is something that I've experienced a lot, and then I think, oh, maybe I can do the same. Yeah, totally. Like, when taking action, the SE wants to take action immediately, while the NE might be ruminating on the idea for so long, while the SE user will, or he's making an effort towards doing something, or he's not. And that happens to me a lot. Like, I have so many ideas, and that was actually why I thought I was a nanny user. But if I don't instantly or like right the day after take action to put this idea into practice, then I will not think through it anymore. I'll just have another idea again later. So, thank you so much for your comments. They have been really insightful and they really helped me getting my type results without spending any money. But it has been really interesting to know your perspective, and I knew you guys were really knowledgeable, but I never thought I was wrong with my type. I never thought, I didn't even question about intuition. I've never ever questioned. I've questioned all things like FI, if I was really FI, if I was really an IP type, if I was introverted or extroverted, but I've never, ever in my life would say that I was a sensor type. I would never. But looking back and just getting a true perspective of what SEE really is, I can see how I've been ISFP all my life. I can really see that. And it has been such a blessing to really find out about my type. It really broke me down at the beginning when I really found out. But I've just been noticing some things that are so awesome about being an ISFP that I would never choose to be any user. I wouldn't choose to be an NE user for the slightest bit. NEs always think about future, and what could be, what can be, and I'm just so grateful to always be in the present moment. It is such a blessing, and I even send that vibe to other people. I'm really relaxed. It is very difficult for me to get stressed, really difficult. I don't even mind problems. I don't. I just really love to have fun and have great experiences. So I don't know if you can relate about being sad when finding out your type. That is just so crazy. We should all be striving for getting the truth and not trying to be something that we're not. It has been really so mind-blowing to really see myself for the true me and not the idea that I have of me. We grow so much from really knowing our type than to just pretend we are something else. I would advise everyone to try to get the tribe's feedback about your type. People on the internet are really knowledgeable and they will just help you to get to know yourself, and do not be afraid to finding out that you probably aren't the type you think you are, especially if you get to the root of who you are. So at least I got the name of this channel right. Right? So subscribe and I'll see you later. Bye.